Coming up tonight, Parliament numbers to be reduced, International Anti-Corruption Day, and Housing Authority roadshows. Good evening, I'm Tanyala Ngavindi. The National Council for Building a Better Fiji has recommended that the size of Parliament needs to be reduced come election in 2014. The Acting Prime Minister and Attorney General Aiyaz Sayed-Khaiyum says as to how much it should be reduced is something that needs to be discussed for the consultation that will be held regarding Fiji's constitution.
The Acting Prime Minister and Attorney General Aiyaz Sayed-Khaiyum says, by way of reference, New Zealand has a population base more than 4 million people and having 120 seats in Parliament, which is unicameral, meaning one representative house. Sayed-Khaiyum says under the old constitution, there are 71 members of Parliament with a population of less than 900,000 people.
So in other words, if we were to follow our system based on the New Zealand as a guideline, then by the time we reach 4 million, we would have about 280 members of Parliament. Now obviously that is way too much.
Sayed-Khaiyum says the idea is having a smaller size Parliament and pays parliamentarians well, it will attract a better caliber of people.
So holding a public office, in fact, we should attract a better caliber of people, and as our recent history has shown, many people who cannot get jobs elsewhere become members of Parliament.
International Anti-Corruption Day was celebrated in Labasa by the Independent Commission Against Corruption and other stakeholders this week. The theme for the celebration was Act Against Corruption Today.
Moving this year's International Anti-Corruption Day celebration to Labasa was not only a way to reach out to the people in Fiji, but to also view this as a platform to raise awareness on the anti-corruption issues in the Northern Division. From 2000 to date, majority of the cases investigated and prosecuted in the Northern Division are cases where funds allocated for rural development projects were stolen, mismanaged and abused. These are committed by public officials within government ministries responsible for coordination, management and supervision of development projects. So far, 42 people have been convicted by courts and 61 people are before the courts. FICAC Deputy Commissioner George Langman says FICAC will continue to improve and capitalize on its resources and increase the capacity of manpower to educate and prevent corruption. He adds despite the challenges faced by the Commission, they will focus on achieving the vision of ensuring that people live a life free of corruption. The theme for 2012 will be intensifying corruption intolerance.
The Housing Authority of Fiji will hold 2 more roadshows in Ba and Nadi on Friday, Saturday the 16th and 17th of December. Housing Authority Chief Executive Officer Alipatena Rusui says a total of 10 roadshows were conducted this year and the authority has received over 8,100 interested applicants.
The 2 roadshows will focus on registering interest for the upcoming Matavolivoli Stage 2 subdivision in Nadi and Koroi Salusalu in Tavua. Before submissions are developed, the Housing Authority will conduct extensive demand surveys for the area to determine the different types of land and housing packages that potential homeowners are interested in. The Housing Authority says their team will be located at the Melanesian Hotel in Nadi on Friday the 16th and Saturday the 17th December and at the RB Jet Set Point in Nadi, as well as opposite the bus stand in Bataan on Friday the 16th and Saturday the 17th of December. The team will also be targeting its existing customers for account and ground rent payment inquiries, as well as displaying plans for subdivision maps for the Central and Northern Divisions. With its mission to provide affordable home loan packages, the Housing Authority will also be talking with interested homeowners about its home loan products and providing valuation, surveying and construction information. The roadshows will begin at 9 a.m. daily and finish at 5 p.m. on Friday and 1 p.m. on Saturday at all 3 locations in Nadi and Ba.
Japan's ambassador to Fiji, His Excellency Yutaka Yoshizawa, has called on behalf of the government and the people of Japan and thanked the government and the people of Fiji for their prayers, aid, condolences and encouragement in the aftermath of the tsunami which struck the east coast of Japan earlier this year. The embassy was very grateful towards the head of government in signing the Book of Condolences many countless individuals that did the same.
First of all, I wish to express my sincere appreciation for all the messages of condolences, sympathy, and encouragement in the aftermath of the Great East Japan earthquake in March of this year, extended by many quarters of Fiji, as well as those other countries in the Pacific region, which my embassy is responsible for maintaining relations. His Excellency the President and the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Fiji themselves were kind enough to visit my chancery and sign the book of condolences.
His Excellency said these messages provided great encouragement to the people of Japan in overcoming the tremendous catastrophe and working towards recovery and reconstruction.
We will continue to be fully engaged in the efforts for restoration and reconstruction as our highest task, so that Japan's renewal can be realized without delay.
Coming up after the break, IT intervention to modernize and Fiji benchmark of the Pacific.